See, we're in a really unfair system, folks. I told you, you've been seeing what's going on. And we're winning, and I think we should win before we get to the convention. I think we should. But let me tell you how crooked the system is. I go to Louisiana, worked hard, made speeches. I made a speech in a hangar just like this. It was packed. We had like 16,000 people the night before the election. I left. I wasn't expected to win Louisiana. And I left. I wasn't expected to win. I won 22 or 23 places now. Think of it, 22. 22. You ever see Cruz? He gets up. The only one that can beat Donald Trump, you know, Lion Ted. The only one that can beat Donald Trump. And then he holds the Bible up high. But I've been winning with the evangelicals, which is incredible. I mean, they should, because they don't like liars. But do you remember in the debate where he said, the only one that beats Donald Trump is Ted Cruz? Okay, except for one problem. One problem. What's the problem? He said, I've beaten him 6 times. I said, yeah, but I've beaten you 18 times. And he went like, oh. It was a weird moment, frankly. It was a weird moment. No, I've won 21 or 22 states. He's won half that number, maybe less than half that number. I've won, here's what's important, which they don't even count because it's a crooked system, folks. It's a crooked system. And in all fairness, take a look at what's happening to Bernie. He wins, he wins, he wins, he wins. And I hear he doesn't have a chance. This is a crooked system, folks. This is a crooked. I'm not a fan of Bernie. I couldn't care less. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I couldn't care less about Bernie. But he wins, and he wins like me. I've won twice as much as Cruz. I've won millions and millions of votes more. People that have never voted are coming out to vote for Trump. People that are Democrats. The Republican primaries, it's up more than 70%. The Democrats are down 35%. Surprised me. But the Republicans, because of me, are up 70%, almost 70%. From 4 years ago, when we had a choke artist named Mitt Romney that should have won that election. No, he's a choke artist. But we're up 70% from 4 years ago. Now, every one of those people, if they try and do their little shenanigans, which is politics as usual, every one of those people that are all enthused, and look at all the people here today, and to think we had to stop the buses and thousands, please apologize to them. I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll be back a lot. But think of this. So I watch Bernie. He wins. He wins. He keeps winning, winning, winning. And then I see he's got no chance. They always say he has no chance. Why doesn't he have a chance? Because the system is corrupt. And it's worse on the Republican side. Because I'm up millions of votes on Cruz. Millions. I don't mean like I'm up by 2 votes. I'm up millions and millions of votes. I'm up by hundreds and hundreds of delegates. I go to Louisiana. I win Louisiana. And I say, isn't that beautiful? I love the people. I send them a note. Thank you very much. I love you, Louisiana. Then I find out that I get less delegates than Cruz because of some nonsense going on. No, I'm telling you. And I say this to the RNC, and I say it to the Republican Party. You're going to have a big problem, folks, because there are people that don't like what's going on. You know, they don't like what's going on. I mean, I win the state of Arizona, and Cruz wins Utah, which is far less in terms of the number of delegates, right? And then I see Cruz, I won Utah. He doesn't talk about the fact that he got killed in Arizona by a landslide. We've got a corrupt system. It's not right. We're supposed to be a democracy. We're supposed to be, you vote and the vote means something, all right? You vote and the vote means something. And we've got to do something about it. Now, here's what's going to happen. We're doing fine. We should have won it a long time ago. But, you know, we keep losing where we're winning. Today, winning votes doesn't mean anything. This is the only time. Have you ever heard anybody say, other than me today, that Donald Trump has millions of votes more than Cruz? Okay? I have millions of votes more than Cruz. And nobody talks about that. Delegates, I have, I think, about 200, maybe more than that more. But it's not right, folks, because what they're doing, and whether it's me or whether it's Bernie Sanders, when I look at it and I see all these victories that I have, all these victories that he's got, And then you look at the establishment, and I want to tell you, it's a corrupt deal going on in this country, and it's not good. It's not good. And it's not fair, and it's not fair to you people. A reporter, a very fair reporter, just asked me, what do you think would happen if you didn't get it, Mr. Trump? You have all these people. They've never seen, by the way, this is a record crowd. They've never had a crowd like that in the history of this place. And that's with many thousands of people being turned away. The buses couldn't take them here because obviously you don't have any room. But with all of that, they said this is a record crowd, over 10,000 people. They've never had anything like this. And you know what, folks? You know what? They're taking your vote away. They're disenfranchising people that want to see America be great again. And politicians will never do it. They don't want to do it. They can't do it because their lobbyists and special interests are saying, we're not going to let you do it. It's no good. And we've got to change the system. And it's got to change fast. So I think we're going to be fine. We're doing really well. But we've got to have a system where voting means something. Doesn't it have to mean something? Okay?